Hello, guys. I'm back at it again. We are here for the evening recap session, and I'm going to be doing this very short. Let's start with USDC shelf today. This was my first entry on USDC shelf to sell. As you all know, on the forward time frame, and created this lower low, and this high responsible for that is yet to be taken out since there's no candle close above it. So in general, we are still bearish on USDC shelf. So on the 1 hour time frame, I spotted this entry here. You can see the bearish engulfing candle engulfing these, and I took a sell of that, broke even after 1:1, and price came back into it, took me out. So I saw another opportunity again to take a sell position on the 4 hour time frame following this candle. This is the candle I followed. It did engulf this previous bullish candle. I took a sell of that, and that ran into my stop loss. This was my first loss for the day. And recently, on the 1 hour time frame, and it's run enough for me to break even, and I'm even on this particular position now. So looking at XAUSD, XAUSD today, we created a new low here. As you can see, this is a new low here, and this was a protected low for me, and price came down, broke the structure downward. Now this is the new low. So the protected high, the high that powered this move is here, is here. As you can see, this is a low high. We created a lower low, and now and the move started from the last buying activity here. This is the high responsible for that. Okay, just a minute, let me confirm if alright, it's still going well. Okay, looking at that on the 4 hour time frame, you can see this bearish engulfing. That's a very nice candle to take a sell position off, but it didn't close below this previous low here, so it's not a valid entry. And on the 1 hour also, we don't have reasons to take a sell position yet in form of the bearish engulfing. On Euro USD, for me, we are still bullish, and today the low is still valid, and today there's nothing like the bearish engulfing, so there's no trade on Euro USD for me today. On USD JPY, on USD JPY, I just did this markup on the 20 pips mark off the 4 hour entry that I saw here. I was not expecting price to come back into it. You can see this tiny candle here, this tiny indecision candle. It did engulf the last spinning tops candle that formed to here. I think this particular candle is called spinning tops. So you can see the wick went higher than it, and the body closed lower than it. So to me, it's the confirmation bearish engulfing I needed, and that was quite large. So I had to just put the markup here, see if price will come into the 20 pips entry, and it did. And as you can see, it's playing perfectly, it's going perfectly well now. Though I'm not in that particular entry, it's just a markup. On GBP card today, a form of the bearish engulfing, no entry, but price is definitely very bearish, and this position here is still valid, still running well. Did obviously did 1:3 today, if not up to that, maybe some pips more, but this position was just a markup then, too. It's not valid now. What I'm just trying to say is that it's working. On GBP AUD, the few entries on GBP AUD today was during the very early hour of the day, and that was in the night around 1 a.m. Yeah, this entry of here, it's a very valid one, and that's the only entry for the day. And you can see obviously it did 1:5. You take a sell of that, then there's that probability price might come back into your entry and stop you out. But before that, you should be able to secure your 1:3. Or if some pips away from doing that. And this might be an even position for you. You might not be able to get anything off it, but if you happen to take your partial profit before the 1:3 mark, you will get something off it. And as you can see, it did 1:5, valid 1:5. It's just confirming the same entry with the bullish engulfing. Now on ADUSD, I'm presently in this position. I entered this position off the 4 hour time frame. You can see so far the last low is still valid. I saw this large engulfing candle. This is the candle I'm talking about here, and I took a buy of that. And presently, that's like 19.5 pips, same 1:5. Presently, I'm still running risks on this position, and it's moving in my direction. Looking at GBP also, we are still very bullish. On the 1 hour, there's no entry yet, but we are still bullish on GBP And USD card on the 4 hour also, I took an entry, I took a sell off that. You can see this bearish engulfing candle. The price did close lower than, if you zoom into it, you're gonna see it clearly. Yeah, you can see it did close lower than the previous candle, and the engulfing is there because it went above it, then came back to close below it. And presently, I'm even on this position also. I'm presently in the three positions I mentioned, the ones of USD card, USD CHF, and the one running on ADS.